Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back another video day. And today we're going to be talking about the Houston Astros potentially trading for Pete Alonso and Luis Severino. The Astros, it's been reported by Bleacher Report and other sources that the Astros have talked to the Mets about a Pete Alonso trade that would involve Luis Severino. The Astros are eyeing both players and have talked to the Mets about a Pete Alonso deal. The four-time All-Star, two-time home run derby champ, and rookie of the year is potentially going to be a new Astro. Now, I really don't want to see this happen. I would love the Astros to add in Pete Alonso to this team because I think he'd be a great piece and would be an upgrade at first base. But I think it's going to cost so much to bring him in alongside Luis Severino potentially. And is that worth it? Because you're looking at potentially, I think you're looking at potentially giving up a Joey Loperfido and I meant Jacob Melton. A Jacob Melton and a Joey Loperfido. You're looking at Joey Loperfido, who is one of the Astros' top prospects and is thriving in the major leagues, has over a batting average of 300. And not only that, but yesterday had a home run and a triple. So do you really want to give up Joey Loperfido and potentially Jacob Melton and other assets to get Pete Alonso and Luis Severino? I would really feel terrible if the Astros did that deal. 91 games played with the Mets this year, 394 plate appearances, 350 at-bats, 50 runs scored, 84 hits, 21 doubles, 18 home runs, 48 RBIs, 36 walks. He struck out 80 times, has a batting average of 240 with a OPS of 774. 2023, he was an All-Star. He's going to be an All-Star this year as well. 154 games, 658 plate appearances, 568 at-bats, 92 runs scored, 123 hits, 21 doubles, 2 triples, 46 home runs, 118 RBIs, 4 stolen bases, 65 walks, 151 strikeouts, batting average of 220, and an OPS of 821. I want to go over his 2022 season, which is a big reason why the Astros probably want to bring him in. Obviously, he's done decent in the last couple seasons. It's still shown he's a good home run hitter. Obviously, look, he can hit the long ball. He hit 46 home runs and had 118 RBIs in 2023, but inconsistency is a big problem with a 220 batting average. Now this year, it's been a little bit better at 240 and still is hitting the long ball at 18 home runs, but 2022 was a really good all-around year for Pete Alonso. 160 games, 685 plate appearances, 597 at-bats, 95 runs scored, 162 hits, 27 doubles, 40 home runs, 131 RBIs. He had 67 walks with 128 strikeouts, a batting average of 271, which is the best batting average of his career, and an OPS of 869, which is the second best OPS of his career. So I'd love to see the Astros add him in, but only if they can avoid. I mean, I don't see you can't avoid trading for Pete Alonso and Luis Severino or just Pete Alonso without giving up Joey Loperfido or Jacob Melton. Look, Jacob Melton is the Astros' 69th best prospect. Joey Loperfido is the Astros' 5th best prospect, but is at a very, look, right now, with the way he's playing in the major leagues, he's way better than the 5th best prospect. He's probably 1st or 2nd, and has a lot more value than a 5th best prospect because of the way he's been hitting at the plate for the Astros in the major leagues. So it would be terrible for the Astros to have to give up one of those guys for Pete Alonso, who's almost 30 years old, and last 2 seasons have not been great with his batting average and his OPS. Sure, he can hit home runs, he can bring in runs as well, but strikes out a lot, and his batting average is terrible. To give up one of those guys, I would hate that for the Astros. Now, let's go over Luis Severino while we're at it. Luis Severino, this year with the Mets, he's a 2-time All-Star. This year with the Mets, he's 6-3 with a 3.78 ERA, 18 games, 18 starts, 110 innings pitched, 94 hits, 52 runs, 46 earned runs, 12 home runs given up, 37 walks with 81 strikeouts. I got a way better idea. Instead of trading for Pete Alonso and having to give up so much to get him, why don't you trade for Luis Severino, bring in the starting pitching that you need, and then address the first base need by bringing in Christian Walker from the Arizona Diamondbacks? That'd be a dream trade deadline for me as an Astros fan. Don't give up the big assets by having to trade for Pete Alonso. Avoid doing that. You might have to give up something good to get Luis Severino and a Christian Walker. But do a deal with the Mets. Trade for Luis Severino if you really want Luis Severino, and then call up the Diamondbacks and go get Christian Walker instead of Pete Alonso. I think Christian Walker and Luis Severino would be a lot better than Luis Severino and Pete Alonso. Let me know your thoughts in the comment, and less cheap, very, very, very less cheaper as well. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and peace out.